We're here at the Great Taste of the Midwest Beer Festival, and I thought it might be interesting to get a perspective from some of my very old friends here, Grant and Karen Gleisner, who were Madisonians, but they've been abroad in Tanzania and Mozambique for nearly a decade. And I'd like to have your perspective on the craft beer scene and sort of the ridiculousness of everything here versus what you're, used to experiencing of beer in like Mozambique and Tanzania.
Well, the beer that we have had access to in Africa, it's bad, in a word. There is no craft beer sort of industry, and all the beer is kind of a lager style or dark or just some strangely weird variant of it. And to come back here and to have all these different IPAs, for instance, IPAs are huge now. I'd never had a black IPA in my life until about 3 months ago, and I thought it was shocking. And they're just not aware of that stuff in Africa. The types of brewing, the hygienic conditions that are available are just, not optimal. So it's refreshing to come back here and have all these options.
There's definitely a lot of nice variety here because we've had, over the years, we've come to this beer festival again and again and again, and it's been the first time in very many years, but the amount of choices that have happened since the last time I was here, which is probably about 8 years ago, it's kind of staggering, and the amount of hops that people are using and the amount of unusual flavors, I'll say, that we wouldn't normally find anything even remotely similar to these flavors in the mass-produced African beer market. The only place you'll find anything even very closely similar would be the home brew kind of things that the mamas make at the market.
Yeah.
And so these are very strange, like sorghum beers and things like that have a completely different flavor than anything that you would ever have expected years ago.
Yeah, and they're
now
only
you're
good for
kind
getting
of
you drunk.
finding things that almost have very similar flavors here.
The traditional African brews, they will have chunks of like coconut husks or, sorghum bits or the different plant parts floating in them. And they don't taste very good. They will get you extremely drunk very quickly, and it's very cheap. And that's what people can afford, and that's what they like. That's a traditional brew market there. So to come here and to see all these different things, it's pretty amazing.
Fantastic. Thanks so much.